Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Newberg Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, August 14th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, as I always do, and go through the info with you. So first off, we'll look at active listings. This last week in Newberg, I show we had 10 new homes come on the market, and you can kind of see that compared to the prior weeks, it's a low for the 8-week period here. And ended the week with 85 homes on the market, down a bit from the prior week, which was kind of a peak for the 8 weeks here, where we started at 59 and grew pretty quickly up to the upper 80s. It's been holding pretty steady, as you can kind of see here over the past month in terms of the amount of homes on the market. Median list price and the days on the market for the active listings, you can kind of see that's been super steady here over the 7 out of the 8 weeks, been right at 590,000. And then the days on market, you can kind of see has been ticking up over this period. I had a low of 17, and this last week came in at 33 days. So, homes are definitely hanging on the market in total, much more than they were here even a few months back, as the market has cooled down. Moving on to the pending sales here, you can kind of see last week we had 12 homes go into pending status, up from 8 the week prior, and you can kind of see it's been pretty consistent here over the past 5 or 6 weeks. And then the total number of pendings has actually been growing here over the time period here. So we had a low of 57. And it's this last week came in at 74 in pending status. Median price days on market for the pendings, that's been holding very steady at right around 500,000, as you can kind of see here. And then days on market for the pendings, it's started off at 6, and over the past 4 or 5 weeks now, it's been right at 13, 14 days of average market time. So, homes, on average have been selling within around 2 weeks period for the homes that have been getting into contract. And then lastly here, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, I show we had 8 homes get recorded as sold last week in Newberg. You can kind of see that that's up from the week prior, which was a low for the 6 weeks, and high was 17. So, a little bit of variability there. And then when I look over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a week-by-week basis, this last week had 37 homes go from pending to sold, and you kind of see that's a slight low for the 8 weeks here, down 1 from the prior couple weeks. So, home sales are certainly slowing down, as the number of pendings have been slowing down. Median sold price and days on market for the solds, you can kind of see where that's at. This last week came in at 520. It's been coming down the past couple of weeks, but up from where it was, earlier in the period here at around 500,000. And then days on market, you can kind of see it was a low of 4 and a high of 7 last couple of weeks. This came in at 7 days of average market time for the sold listings. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the OLP, or original list price. So, that's definitely, you can definitely see a climb in the inventory level here. It's with the red bars is about 4.5 weeks of inventory to start off with. And it's gotten up over 9.5 weeks here a couple weeks ago. It ticked back down just a hair this last week to a little over 9 weeks of inventory. So 2+ months of inventory here. Still I would classify it as a seller's market, more of a mild seller's market from obviously where we were 8 weeks back, but historically speaking, that's still considered a seller's market. And then the sale price as a percent of the list price, you can kind of see where that's been. Had a high 8 weeks ago of just under 102%, and we've been hovering around around 100% of list price here for the past month now. Took a bit of a dip here this last week, down to just under right at 99%. So, sale prices are definitely have been coming down. We're not seeing the intensity that we saw in terms of people bidding up prices above asking. but still a very solid number, solid market. So hope the weekly update has been helpful and informative for you. You certainly would welcome the opportunity to become your trusted realtor and help you move through life. So please give me a call if I can be of any help. My number is 503-680-2065. Be sure to give me some likes or share me some comments. And please subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you haven't, and follow along on a weekly basis. So as always, I really appreciate you watching, and have a great day.